Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ellie. If you haven't been here before, then hello, welcome. So in today's video, we're doing a very much requested weekly food haul. Now, I am queen of macro-friendly / calorie-friendly recipes over on Instagram and actually TikTok and a little bit of YouTube now, which is super exciting. I love the fact that my YouTube family is growing. So if you're new here, make sure that you click a like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's get into the video. So today is Tuesday. I would normally do this on a Monday / Sunday. However, this week has been crazy busy and this weekend I'm actually going to Paris. So a little bit different to normal. I'm actually kind of going to the shop for 4 days of food. So I need today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Thursday and Friday I'm actually in university, so they're gonna be like meal prep days. But one of my top tips when planning like a weekly food shop is to make sure that you do actually plan. Going to the food shop without a list is the most unproductive, expensive way to shop for your food. So make sure that you've planned what you need before you go. Now, what I like to do is I like to plan out the recipes that I am doing. So for 4 days of food, I would say I need about 4 different recipes. Now, I am someone who loves to cook all of my own food, but of course, you don't actually have to prepare everything from scratch. Like, you can sort of make things like really, really simple. So what I like to do is I like to plan out the recipes that I'm gonna be cooking over the next few days. Of course, you don't have to do complicated recipes, and actually most of my recipes are pretty easy to follow and they have minimal ingredients, which is what I am here for, because I cannot deal with recipes that are like 30 ingredients long. Who has got time for that? Because I definitely don't. What I do is I make a plan on my phone, and everyone always asks me where I get inspiration from for my meals. And to be honest, I think a lot of it comes from probably social media, yes, but also what I'm craving. For instance, one of the meals on my list for this week is actually a vodka pasta. Now, at the weekend, I went to London, or out in London with my friend Hebe, and we went to this really cute Italian restaurant and I got vodka pasta and it was so good. And I've been dreaming about it since, and I just want to create like a healthier version. So that is one thing that I'll do. I'll kind of just try and make things that are slightly calorie friendlier, because there's always ways to do it. Like, everyone always looks at some, or like a plate of food and is like, oh, that's really unhealthy. But it depends what you think is unhealthy, and also small list of swaps could make it a lot more macro friendly. So yeah, don't ever think that something is bad or, you know, can't eat it, because you definitely can. You've just got to find ways around it. So yeah, that's basically where like all my inspiration comes from. I also have like so many cookbooks. I'll look for specific like combinations of food, like what goes well with something. And also, when you cook a lot, like myself, you also get to know flavors of what goes well. So it's just about experience, and it will come. And definitely, you know, go on social media, go on TikTok, save videos, go on Instagram, save things that you like, and you can use that for inspiration for your own things. So yeah, that is number one. Plan what you're gonna have. And then what I like to do, once I've got the recipes planned out, I'll make a list on notes on my iPhone, and I'll plan all of the ingredients that I need to get, because obviously some of the ingredients I will already have. Like, I have so many ingredients in my fridge, and like spices and stuff, I usually have them. So then I won't be like double buying stuff, which also helps with like saving money. And then once I've done that, I'll plan in like my snacks at the end, like the things that I kind of want. And of course, I'll grab a few extra snacks when I'm there. Depends, like, and also tip number 3, do not go to the supermarket when you're hungry. It's the worst thing that you could potentially do. I don't know about you guys, if I ever go to the supermarket when I'm hungry, I end up buying so much stuff, and then I'm like, oh, why did I buy that? Like, that was definitely a hangry moment. So yeah, they are my 3 top tips. I shop at Morrison's personally because it's cheaper. You get the same branded items, and it's also down the road from me. So it's a win-win situation. So yeah, what I've done today is I have planned everything out, and by planning as well, it's gonna save you a lot of money because you're not gonna buy unnecessary items. And that is basically it. So I am ready to go. I've got my list here. Also, don't forget your reusable shopping bags, because I always do that and it's so embarrassing. I hate paying for like plastic bags, and it's also just bad for the environment as well. So yeah, anyways, right, we're gonna head to the supermarket. I'm actually going to gym before we go to the supermarket, because I like to gym and then I go to the supermarket on my way home. So I'm gonna head to the gym and then I will see you at the supermarket. So gym workout is done. I feel like my arms are shaking because I did upper body. But anyways, we're outside Morrison's now. We are gonna go in and start the food shop. I always come to Morrison's, like I said, because it's cheaper and it's also just down the road. Guys, I did do the thing that I said I wouldn't do, and that is actually I forgot my bags. But anyways, we move. I also need to get my car cleaned because she is dirty, and whenever I come to the supermarket, I multitask and I get my car cleaned at the same time. So I'm gonna go and do that, and yeah, let's get shopping. Okay, so food shop all done. I've laid it out into sections. So we are gonna go through all of this, but I just wanted to give you a quick little overview as to what I got. Okay, we are back at home. I have been to Morrison's. It literally took me like 20 minutes. Supermarket sweet. We have stuck to the plan that I went in with, and total cost was just under £30. However, little disclaimer, I get all of my meat from Muscle Food, so that doesn't include my meat. But I would literally recommend Muscle Food so much. I am not in a paid partnership with them whatsoever, but they do gift me every now and again. But I have literally been working with them or being gifted them since I had like under 10k on Instagram, so it's been a very long partnership, and I literally love their meat. It is so much better than any supermarket, and it's also high in protein, so that's where I get all my meat from. But anyways, we are gonna start off this little food haul, and I'm gonna explain everything that I've got, why I've got it, and also what recipes I'm gonna make with it. Okay, so first we're gonna go with the dairy section. Now, I went a little bit wild in the cheese aisle. I love cheese, it's the best thing ever. So I picked up some mature cheese. I always get this because I just add it to everything, the reduced fat one. And I've also got some mozzarella, and this was like 2 for, I think it was like £3 or something. So cheese, this goes on literally anything. And then mozzarella, I'm gonna be adding this to, I'm gonna be making like little snack wraps. So I've got some mini wraps, and I'm gonna be like cooking off some chicken, shredding it, adding like pesto and some mozzarella. And I'm really excited because it's gonna be like cheesy pesto snack wraps, and I'm gonna cook them in the air fryer so that they're crispy on the outside. Oh, I'm excited. And then we also got some red Leicester cheese. I love red Leicester cheese. It's so good, and I am making some stuffed chicken breasts after this video. I'm making it for my lunch, so hopefully the video will actually be on TikTok when this video is live. But yeah, I'm stuffing chicken breasts with like broccoli, cream cheese, and I'm also gonna season it with this seasoning. So this is paprika and onion chicken seasoning. I saw it and I just thought it looked really good, so we're gonna try that as well. So yeah, that is what I'm stuffing my chicken breast with. Now I'm gonna serve that with like mini baby potatoes. So I picked up some little potatoes as well, so I'm gonna do that with the chicken breast. And then I've also got some veg that I picked up. We've also got some parmesan, because I top pasta with this, and because it's grated, it's really strong as well. So I feel like the calories are really good because you only have a little bit, but you still get a really good taste. And I actually picked up Parmigiano because, guys, I've been picking up the wrong thing every time I've been trying to get Parmesan. I'm picking up something that's not Parmesan, and someone told me on Instagram the other day. So yeah, we're back to Parmesan. But I'm actually making like a vodka pasta this week as well. So I don't know if you've seen like Gigi Hadid did one. And I actually went out 2 days ago, like I said earlier. So yeah, that is what's going on with my vodka pasta. We also got, on the dairy section, some single light cream. Now this is Elm Lear. So it's 45% less fat, which I thought was really good. And this is going in my vodka pasta, and that's what's gonna make it nice and creamy. Moving on to the meat, we picked up this flame grilled shredded chicken breast. I love putting this in wraps when I'm in a rush. So yeah, I literally love this one. And then we also just got some eggs because we all need eggs. And I actually saw something on TikTok which was like pesto eggs. So you put pesto in a pan, then crack in the egg, and then you fry it off the egg in the pan, and then you put like ricotta over toast and put the pesto egg on it, and it just looked absolutely unreal. So that is on my breakfast list for this week. Then moving over to carbohydrates, my favorite section. We got a few different things this week. Now I have been obsessed with Weetabix overnight oats, so I picked up these. These are the protein ones from Morrison's. These are really expensive. I was looking at them and I was like, is it worth it? They were like £3.20 for the whole thing. And you can actually get like Morrison's own brand for like £1. So I think I should have got the other ones, but I just wanted to show you guys like the protein ones because obviously they're higher in protein and we all need to get that protein in. I am actually making mini egg flavored Weetabix overnight oats this week. So that's gonna be a really good one as well. Easter is on its way, guys, which is exciting. Crisps, so I always pick up one type of crisps. This week I went with Prawn Cocktail. I've already had a bag. I thought these were quite good. So 128 calories for 1 pack. I mean, it's not the best, but when you're fancying a crisp, it's better than like obviously buying a share bag and just demolishing the whole thing yourself. Next we got some pasta. Now I picked up penne. So I just get any pasta. Everyone always asks me like, what pasta do you use? It's really low calorie. And guys, it's not like the type of pasta, it's the tea. So on here it says recommended serving is 75 grams per person. Now Personally for me, if I'm having plain pasta, then yes, 75 grams is perfect. But if I'm adding like 150 grams of chicken breast, bacon, sauce, everything like that can easily rack up to like 800 calories. And also it's not necessary, especially for like myself, because I hate that feeling of fullness, and protein is really satiating, and they're recommending that pasta without anything. So I tend to use around 60 grams, maybe even like 55, depending on how much other stuff I'm adding. So yeah, I use a normal pasta, I weigh it out dry, and I aim for about 55 to 60 grams. We've also got some baby potatoes. I'm gonna be putting these in the air fryer or even potentially in the oven. Spray them with like cooking spray, salt, pepper, banging. We've also got some crumpets. I'm gonna be making like a crumpet stack. Biscoff flavor, of course. Yeah, that's one of my breakfast options this week as well. So I also bought some Biscoff biscuits, and I've already got the sauce in the cupboard as well. So I'm gonna be making that for a breakfast option. They're gonna be like protein crumpets. And then I also got some white chocolate chips to chop the crumpets in. Moving back to the carbs, we also have some thick sliced white bread. Now, I don't actually normally buy this, but I wanna make protein French toast, but not just like French toast. I wanna do like French toast bake, because then it'll be really easy. Just chuck it all in a pan. I'm gonna put like whisk eggs with like cinnamon and some vanilla protein powder. I'm then gonna put the bread into a dish, cut it into like half, and then pour on the mixture, top with like frozen berries, cook in the oven, and voila, you've got a really delicious high protein dessert. We also got some mini wraps. Now these are for the pesto and chicken shredded ones that I was gonna do in the air fryer that I spoke about earlier. Moving on to the sauces. So we picked up some green and red pesto. I couldn't find the red pesto and reduced fat, which is really annoying because this one has 12.9 grams of fat and this one has 7, so it's literally half, which is really frustrating. But I really want to make some red pesto, like shredded pasta bake with like chicken and stuff. So yeah, that's why I got the red one, and then the green is going to go in those wraps. Next up, we have a few treat items. So you've seen the mini eggs, the Biscoff, and the white chocolate chips. I also picked up these. However, they are not for me. They are for Kieran. Literally loves these granola squares, guys. These are so good. But per square, how ridiculous. 327 calories, 14.3 grams of fat. Like, what? And it's literally the tiniest square. Like, oh yeah, of course, like I would definitely eat this. But when you're like dieting and stuff, that is the kind of thing to not have, because that is literally like half a meal and it's not filling at all. It's gonna make you even more hungrier probably. So yeah, they are for Kieran. He is bulking. I'll probably have like a bite, but yeah, okay. Moving on to the vegetables. Now I always stock up on my veg, like fresh veg. I probably get vegetables like twice a week because obviously vegetables don't last that long, which is really annoying. So I got some peppers. So I'm gonna be putting these peppers in the stuffed chicken breast. So I'm putting pepper, broccoli, cream cheese, red Leicester cheese. I think that's it in them. So yeah, it's gonna be good. And then we've got some avocados. Now I'm gonna be making a salmon bowl this week. So I've got avocado, some lime. We also have some coriander. I always get like fresh herbs if possible. And that is all gonna go in this salmon bowl with like cucumber, which I've already got, rice, which I've already got. And then I'm gonna make like a spicy sauce, which is gonna be sriracha, soy sauce, mayo, and probably a little bit of like honey. So it's gonna be like a spicy salmon bowl, which will be delicious. And obviously I'm gonna fry off like salmon in some spices and stuff. And then lastly, we just have some broccoli, which is gonna go in the chicken. And we've got some basil to top my vodka pasta with. And finally some bananas. Now I have started really enjoying snacking on bananas. Went through a stage of like snacking on like rubbish, and I was like, I really need to like fuel my body correctly. Like I need to look after it, and fruit and veg is a really good way to do that. So yeah, I try and buy like 1 or 2 types of fruit and veg really. Have that like to eat throughout the day. Always normally buy like frozen fruit as well. That's so good to keep in your freezer and top on your oats. And when you add frozen fruit to oats, it like defrosts on your oats and it just goes so good. So yeah, I would definitely advise buying that. I haven't bought that because I already have it, and I already have a few other bits as well. So yeah, that is basically my weekly food shop. As you can see, it's not massive. It is for myself, but how many meals have I just like reeled off there? Obviously I already have like bits, but not like everything. So I saved loads of money because I haven't just gone into into the supermarket not knowing. I've got meals planned. So hopefully it's gonna be a really on track week and I can make some delicious meals. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, my top tips honestly would be to plan, make sure that you've got some delicious meals planned as well, because your diet needs to be varied. You don't want to be eating the same boring foods every day. It's not enjoyable, it's not sustainable. You need to be mixing it with a diet, it needs to be interesting, and it needs to be fueling as well and full of the good stuff, with of course some little sweet treats. So yeah, make sure you look out on my Instagram for recipes that I'm gonna be creating, and also my TikTok. I do so much on there, and please make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you found this useful, please let me know. And I will see you at the same time. Subscribe to my channel, and if you found this useful, please let me know, and I will see you at the same time next week. Bye bye.